In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to make house music like Mark Knight, and the final result sounds like this. Hi, my name is Vlad, and I help electronic music producers transform their ideas into commercial club bangers. Don't forget to grab my free cheat sheet called 7 Things You Don't Need to Become a Music Producer, and let's get started with the tutorial. Alright, so we're gonna start with the low end as usual. So let me play you guys the bass line. The key of the track is E minor, and the bass line looks like this. You can copy the notes if you like the bass line, and together with the kick. In Mark Knight's tracks, usually it's more like piano kind of house, and a piano is what makes up this whole vibe in the track. So basically what I'm doing, I'm trying to pick the notes for my bass line that resonate well with the piano. So if we look at the notes, you can see that I'm using E, I'm using G, and I'm using an A and D here, and you can find all these notes in the chords. So as you guys can see here, the E, the G. So yeah, you can just play around and use the notes you have in your chords. Sometimes you can use notes outside of the scale if it sounds nice, because there are no rules, like really. If it sounds nice, it sounds nice. And yeah, so it's simple as it is. And now let me play you guys the piano. The piano here is pretty simple. So we are in the key of E, so the first chord is the E minor, and basically we are just going down. So this one is minor and this one is major. So so usually when you have your chords, let's say we're gonna start from minor. The first one is going to be minor, the next one is going to be major, and the next one is going to be minor again. This is usually how the chord progressions are built, but it's not always like that. Sometimes you can use minor here as well. So it's going to be minor and minor here. So it's not like a rule, but usually when you have a minor chord, the next chord will be major. Alright, so basically that's it, the main pattern. If you want to learn more about house or tech house music theory, I'm going to link a video up here, so make sure to watch it. It explains the music theory for tech house. So yeah, so this is going to be the minor, this is going to be the major. But basically what I'm doing here, if you just go to, like, this is going to be E, and this is basically the 7th. So I'm building a chord from this note, because usually when you have your the E, it sounds pretty nice, and from that point you can just build a chord. So from major we're gonna do something like this, and here we have our chord. And there's one more cool thing I've done to my chords. As you guys can see, I have one more additional note here, and it adds that housey kind of dissonance, like kind of vibe. It has a little bit of dissonance. This one, just a basic minor. Just a tiny bit to spice it up a little. And as you guys can see here, I have the bass notes for my chords. Really simple as well. Nothing that fancy and complicated. And I also have one more chord here, and this one is B minor. So as you guys can see here, this is going to be the minor, minor, major, and minor. And if we play this, it resolves in a really, really nice way. So this is the number one thing. What you want to be looking for is your loop should resolve, whether it's a melody, it's a chord, it should loop in a nice way. All right, so I hope it makes sense. With the piano, it's not as complicated. You can download the project. I'm going to link it down below if you like it. The next thing is the vocal. Just a basic vocal loop I found in my sample library, so nothing that complicated here as well. So you can already hear that even without the vocals, even without the drums, the kick, the bass, and the piano already sounds nice, and it makes me want to move. What about you guys? Let me know what you think of the track in the comments below. And yeah, so if your bass line and the main lead sound, whether it's chords, melodies, or vocals, if it sounds groovy, if it makes you want to dance, that means that you are on the right way and you are doing a great job with your track. All right, so now let's break down the rhythm section, the drums in this track. Oh, actually, I forgot one more thing here. The drone, just the violin. It's a really, really common thing you can hear in a lot of house records. Yeah, just a drone that adds some atmosphere to the track. All right, so for the drums, let me play you the claps. So this is a pretty interesting part. I have automated the reverb. And if your track is really, really flat, it doesn't have any automations, any effects, it's going to be boring. So what we want to do, we want to introduce some automation, something like this, right? So this is going to be the automation. And you can also add some effects. So let's pretend that these are effects. Maybe some effects here. Maybe something here. So these are the effects. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to spice the track up a little and make it more interesting with the fillers, with the effects, with the automation, because otherwise it will sound boring and weak, and I'm sure you want to make your tracks sound as good as your favorite artist tracks. You want to get that commercial kind of sound, and this is one of the ways how you can do that. So yeah, that is everything with the clap. Let's talk about the hats. For the hats, it's just this is the usual hat. This is the first hat. Just a basic house hat, and I have a right to add more energy to my drum loop, and altogether it sounds like this. And as you guys can see here, I have like a hat slash shaker just to add a little bit more groove to my track. And you can play around with, with the grids. You can go for, I don't know, triplets. It's one of the options you can do. And yeah, basically that's it with the hat. Nothing really that fancy and complicated. The next thing is the this loop. I really use loops, but for this example, I thought, why not? It sounds good. And basically, I'm using this loop to layer with my hats and my clap, because without the loop, it sounds a bit weak. Without the loop, yeah, I like it. How it sounds. And the next thing is this short little percussion effects fill, and all together. You can feel that it adds a lot of groove. And the final loop is this one. I think it's shakers and some percussive elements. And let me play you guys the whole track now. So yeah, that was everything for today, guys. If you liked this video, if you enjoyed this and learned something new, please subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button under this video. Don't forget to leave a comment below so I know what you guys are struggling with. Just let me know what you want to learn so I can customize the content and make videos that are interesting for you. And also, guys, don't forget about the notification bell, as it will help the channel to grow a lot. And yeah, that was everything for today. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget to grab my free cheat sheet, and I see you guys in the next one.